Singapore and Vietnam are taking bilateral cooperation beyond the economic sphere to establish a strategic partnership. The President of Singapore expressed his support for this as he wrapped up a 5-day visit to Vietnam.
The Vietnam-Singapore Industrial Park symbolized warm ties between both countries. Rounding off his first overseas visit as head of state, President Tony Tan Keng Yam said there's room for relations to be taken further, so cooperation in promoting international peace and security, anti-terrorism and deterrence of transnational crime are on the cards as both countries establish a strategic partnership. To foster an environment for economic cooperation, Dr. Tan said Singapore companies can be encouraged to partner Vietnamese firms to invest in surrounding countries like Laos, Cambodia and Myanmar.
The Vietnamese companies over the last 20 years now have matured, they have grown. They are now in the position not only to develop and invest within Vietnam, they also want to invest outside Vietnam. We have expertise in this area of developing investments outside our own country. I think that this could be a very fruitful area and a new dimension to cooperation.
The President said it's important that countries don't raise more barriers to trade. Hence, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which includes Singapore and Vietnam, plays a part towards greater economic integration and development of an Asia-Pacific free trade area.
Now, the ongoing issue of conflict in the South China Sea was raised during the visit. In discussions, Dr. Tan said both Singapore and Vietnam agreed that the parties involved should resolve the situation peacefully. Vietnam is a claimant state to disputed territory, the source of the conflict, while Singapore is not.
It is very important for us to ensure that there is freedom of navigation of ships in the South China Sea, as well as to see that disputes between the claimant countries are resolved in accordance with the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea.
Dr. Tan also noted that in a slowing global economy, Singapore and Vietnam share a similar outlook in harnessing opportunities within an emerging Asia. So it's important the Association of Southeast Asian Nations continues to progress towards establishing an economic community by 2015. Dylan Low, Channel News Asia in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.